Faithfulness toward God, no matter what, reaps faithfulness from God, no matter what.
From the very first times that I met you, it was easy to see that you welcomed whosoever would walk through the doors of this great church.
She's just a wonderful friend to me. She means so much. She probably has no idea how much she means.
If these keys could talk, I believe they would tell of all the hours that you spent in prayer. Your personal devotion to the Lord, because you do not walk to a keyboard like this and play like you do unless there's a lot of behind the scenes at home on your knees praying and seeking the Lord.
You probably have no idea the profound effect you have had on me.
You're such a rock in this church. I know everybody that I've talked to through the years, it's always Mama Gail is the rock. She's the glue.
Gail, if these keys could talk, they would tell us about the melody that you have in your heart, in your life, that just shines through.
I could come in and have everything fallen apart, and you would be sitting up here at this piano, and I would be like, okay, it's all gonna be okay. You had no idea what your faithfulness did for me.
I would say if these keys could talk, they would sing of your faithfulness, your love for people, your love for winning souls.
I think the thing that I've been most touched by your life is your selfless love.
You remember when my mom was sick and you showed up at our house one evening with your organ and came and played in her bedroom and sang to her for hours.
And that was just something that just really meant a lot.
That night, I was in the hospital getting ready to deliver our stillborn son. You came in and sat with me and tried to make me laugh. I don't know if I've ever told you how much that meant to me. That I had a friend there that cared and sat with me that night.
When I was diagnosed with cancer, I just remember all the times that you prayed for me.
You may not hold credentials, but you are a minister in every sense of the word.
These keys would go on and on and on. They would never come to an end. Because you don't come to an end, there's no end to you, Gail. Your loveliness in itself. I love you.
Every year for a number of years since we built this building, I've given the first hour of my new year to Cornerstone Church. And as I'm going out, she gets out of bed. It's about 4:35 in the morning. She puts her arms around my neck, puts her head on my chest, and begins to pray the sweetest prayer you've ever heard. Because God gave me a wife that has stood by my side and carried the load, lifting my hands.
And you've been such an inspiration to me as a wife and a mother. You inspire me how you support your husband. I cannot imagine what it's like, but you do it with such grace.
You were such a lady, and you were always so in control of yourself. And I would just think, okay, act like Gail would as a pastor's wife, because I had no idea how to be a pastor's wife.
And I would take nothing for our friendship. You're one of the sweetest people I've ever known.
You have the kindest heart, and thank you so much for who you are.
And I just want to thank you for what you do for all of us in this church and the music that you play for us.
What a blessing you are to the congregation. We love you so much, and don't ever forget it.
Amen.
You and I in life can be either an anchor or a sail. And Gail Davis is the sail. Of the ministry of a great minister a great church. What more can you say?